All right, cool. A for pause menus. All right. I don't really want to fight anything until I have an actual weapon. Then I'll fight everything. Everything.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Brokenheartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Dude, somebody had a really bad breakup and they started writing this script. Drippy, you'd better cure him, eh? Ollie boy, it's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Alcohol, of course. Trippy, well, you can't just do it just yet. There's a couple things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper diesel, I am, eh? An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man. And it lives in the woods to the north of here. Proper deep and deeply dark it is. That's why they call it Deep Dark Wood. Makes sense, I guess. At some point, this kid's gotta be questioning this fairy, right? Yeah, so to the north. Oh, you want to do this, dog? Let's go.
Watch this!
Alright, level 2. And I got pie. He had pie on him. That makes a lot of sense. Oh sweet, leveling up gives you full HP. Charged at me. Rhinosaur.
Come
Ooh,
on!
that thing's bigger. Oh, it's weak. Ow. I'm just kind of pressing A now. There's not much going on besides pressing A. I'm assuming it'll get a little RPG-like, and I'll have like a menu in there somewhere. Not a lot of XP though. Minor bird.
Watch this!
They misspelled bird. Very unfortunate. Just beating down a bird. I like the aesthetics. I like the music too. Got it. I need peanut butter, now I'm choking on it.
Let's do it!
But the music score is like pretty solid so far. You charged at me. Let's fight.
Let's go! Huh.
Oh, I think there's time attacks. Like the timing. I just tried it out, and I got that nice. I don't know if that was just like a crit that happened, or there's actual timing attacks. Yeah, let's get that white bread. Don't you exclamation mark me and not fight.
Let's do it!
Okay, well, all that timing was off, so. Maybe? I gotta remember to pick up those orbs too, because I saw one fall down and I didn't get it before the battle ended. It doesn't look like you get them afterwards. Oh my god, this is super RPG.
This!
All the random encounters. Maybe not. Okay, I know the old man's over there, but I'm one fight away from being level 3.
Let's go! Huh.
Okay, so I can grab it shortly after battle. Noted. Sweet, let's go fight the old man. Deep dark wood, forest of the fairies. Look at that, it's a waystone. They're useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. They're the ancient stones. See, you can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me the strength, man. Because they're crawling with horrible beasties in it. They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Allow me to explain a little more. Touch a waystone, and your health and magic power will be fully recovered. Not bad, eh? That's not all, man. These little beasties also let you save your progress. A traveler's best friend, they are. Which is why you should stop at every waypoint you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, eh? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy. That's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Righto, next stop, the old man of the woods. Yeah, if it's useful, if you're lucky, you'll be able to use these one day. Interesting. Okay. I bet that's the wave points. Yeah, let's save my progress.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me! Ugh. Ugh.
Who goes there?
Oh, it's an ant.
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known.
Like a duck tree.
You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean
I
to...
really like the
That's
darkness.
right, your ancient ship. We're off
They
to
were a
give
pretty good
Shadar
band.
a right royal hiding.
You? Why?
I think they've already been driven out though.
As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar. And we
Oh my god, if it's a little spirit that says, hey, listen.
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It seemed that this missing more than a few of its pages. Really, knickers. Does that mean I can't cast the spell? Oh, I'm not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. Gift from me to you, young Oliver. You received a page described a form familiar. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. Simple possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards such as life. Don't worry about that for now, Mum. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Summons forth a familiar from the caster's heart to fight beside them. I have a feeling, like, if this was on the DS, you'd have to draw these. Like, did you have to draw them on the DS? Was that a thing?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
Dude. So this is familiar, huh? He'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, and it... Here, you'd better give the little fellow a name, eh? Should we keep him Mighty? Or should we name him something better? Okay. I got the theme of how I'm going to name my familiars. Okay, let's see. Um, oh, the Blades Lewis fight is this weekend. We'll name him Blades. Do. So the theme's gonna be, we're going to name them after MMA fighters. Because that's like the only thing that makes sense to me. Are you sure you want to call it Might Blades? Sure. Ooh, Fergie versus Perez. Wait, is that this weekend? Oh, that's this weekend. Okay. Not Blades Lewis, that's on the 28th. Pay-per-view this weekend. Okay, Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only the withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. You've received a page described Healing Touch spell. Teddy, that's the most useful spell there is, Wander in Adventure. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with the Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno Fireball. Shoot, a little ball of fire that one does. Plant-based species flippin' hate fire, man. Even old Treeface here is scared of fireballs. Trippy, how dare you? You'd never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Received a page describing the fireball spell. Now, boy, you can press Y at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. That said, most unexpected spells can prove incomparable useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through a magical repertoire, you never know which spell might save the day. You can now use the spells menu. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Teeny bopper. Okay. Righto, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you gotta pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. We've gone to the trouble of making him, so we'd better give him a go, eh? Select him, will you?
Here goes!
Did I just summon my Pokemon? Tuddy, now let's send him into the fray, shall we? Yeah, see that circle in the top left there? That's a familiar stamina gauge. What that does shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you'll have to call him back to you for a bit of rest. Like, oh, and there's something else about the familiar you should know. See this little mark by here? That's his sign. Okay. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them: sun, moon, star, and planet. And like the star signs, different ones get on better. You can use the help. You can use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. They're proper powerful abilities, a bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost MP to use. You can see the cost written next to them. Okay. What you gotta remember is that you and your familiar share MP and HP. So if the familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's your MP and HP that'll suffer. Crikey. This is a long story. This is a long old lesson, eh? Right, let's finish with a top tip, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you'll need to swap with him regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing L. And I'm going to stop talking before I put us both to sleep. Your turn to sing for your supper. Go on, boy. Back. Let me try this cut loose thing. Nice. Alright. Well, I win. Alright, now it's level 2. Blades reach level 2. Now you know how to fight with a familiar. And Ollie boy, to be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control of yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with delicious treats. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and others ones that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy. Feed this little blighter enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiars between you will grow, meaning you can boost their ability even more. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweets, though. We'll only end up getting full. Adoration and moderation, that's the key. It's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember, Creature Cage is where you look after your familiar and take it from there, eh? The Creature Cage, got it. I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. Creature cage is now accessible from the main menu. Oh, I almost forgot. That's something we wanted to ask you, your trunkiness. There's a guard down in the Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shader's evil spreads still further, so you will be needing... That we will, your Okitude. There's quick, you are. You still got it, ain't you? Man, speech. Old Father Oak, ho ho. Patience, young Trippy. Of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey, you've not got and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among the uppermost branches. Just a little tangled up there, that's all. Ah, well I seek it out. I have a favor to ask of you. Trippy, what? I didn't mention we're in a flippin' hurry, did I? We haven't got time to go... Oh, Esu. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Oliver, Mr. Trippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us spells, didn't he? Hope it was a good stream. Welcome, everyone. I am currently working through Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. It's my first time playing one of these games, so this is all fairly new. Okay, old Father Oak. Ah, how very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Trippy, alright. I get the flippin' message. Go on. What is it you need for us for? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. Guardian, eh? What's up with the old fella? I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late and is neglecting his duties. Well, that's not good, is it? We'd better help you sort him out then, eh? The Guardian, he sounds kind of tough. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie, but you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Shader, you can't back out of a bit light guardian bashing now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. How very kind of you. The Guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck. For spell now, you're familiar. You turn into a proper wizard. Ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Oh wow, you had a busy day. Are you playing just for the main story? I saw you were kind of starting a new run the other day. Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. Man, this is a lot of tutorial in this little section. If you look into the main menu, you'll see a friend and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiar abilities. It looks a bit complicated and there's a few options kicking about in there, to be fair. You'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now you're still new to the wizarding lark, so there's a limit to what you can do, and it keep fighting monsters and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? Probably make some new mates before long, and also be sure to take a closer look at them like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy. Alright. Your friends and familiars are now accessible from the main menu. Alright. So we can do friends and familiars to look at their stats. I got a cage where I can feed him. Okay, that just improved his accuracy. Got it. So I probably should pay attention to what I'm feeding them before I just give it to them. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna play Apex, and then like after my work day, I was like, don't feel like playing an FPS right now. Ended up playing Godfall for a bit and starting this game. But yeah, dude, Pathfinder can definitely get a little frustrating. So I empathize. What's up left? Sweet, a chest. A loaf of white bread. Hmm. Whispering waterfalls. Okay, so this is an instance I'll probably do later. Best warning, Ollie boy, it's absolute crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. As brave you are. Don't forget, though. If the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember what the old tree face told you. The spell menu is a mere tap of Y away. You should try to familiarize yourself with the main menu, too, while you're at it. Don't worry. You're not going to break anything, no matter what you press. So have a good old poke around in it. When you learn a new skill, and that new options will come up on the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new tools. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it. Oh man, no worries. Past the Whispering Waterfalls and onto the Guardian of the Woods. We go. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go. Right. Let's go help him get back to normal. I think they wanted me to save first, but I ignored it. Which is fine. We can save here. Okay. Does he have like random dialogue if I just turn around and talk to him? Okay. Oh wait, yep. Oh, it's just the last thing he said. Oh no, that was something a little different. Okay, fair enough.
Watch this! Here goes!
Interesting. Nice white bread. Whippersnapper?
Let's go!
Do enjoy the naming of this. Here, just go after the Spitto. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, so I still take damage. Interesting. Or was that his health? I think I'm a little unclear on this. Ricky, there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. Huh, what's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiar can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellow gets stronger, they'll start learning new ones. If you want to see what the trick your familiars have up their sleeves, choose friends and families from the main menu. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot. You see, press X when you're in the friends and familiars bit, and you can change the command slot used for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time. Meaning if you want them to learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget one of the old ones. Bit of a pain, like, but at least you can teach an old familiar new tricks. It's shared HP. Okay. Lots of punny names. I'm getting that. Anyways, the important thing is you assign a trick to your familiar command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. So that's that menu. Is this menu? Oh, I can equip them too. Okay. Then we can go into the tricks. Okay, it doesn't have any more right now. Interesting. Alright. Gonna fight this one, and then heal.
Watch this!
Actually,
Here goes!
wait, what? Right. Yeah, I caught that. It's like got a paper, scissors, rock mechanic. Let's see. I can do healing touch. Am I gonna get more characters too? I'm assuming. Wow, okay. This map has a lot of different directions. Ooh, how do I get that? Oh, I gotta go the other way. I can get this one. Nice coffee. There's one thing I like, it's loot. I will go to the ends of the world to get it. Okay, interesting. Nice. Seems to be sealed by some kind of magic. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so mobs respawn. Looks like. Oh, I appreciate that. I always like a little bit of guidance, but
Watch this!
yeah, but like when it comes to the story stuff, I like to keep that in.
Here goes!
Interesting. Okay. I don't want to eat bread. So I want to save my mana just enough so, like, if I get in that situation, I can still take him down.
We can
I like the animation period, like, but like, it's definitely got that Studio Ghibli vibe to it, and I've always been a fan. Cool. Oh yeah, I saw that at the beginning of the title screen. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I already knew that, but like, that probably prompted me to actually want this game in the first place. What is it? Trippy, listen, man. Someone's coming. But I don't... It's him. It's the flippin' Guardian. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I own a box set of a lot of Studio Ghibli movies. Okay. Okay. So at this point... Wait. I forgot. We got fireballs. There we go. Oh no! No. Don't actually do that. Nickers, this looks serious, Ollie boy. You'd better defend yourself. You've seen the defend command. And use it or you're in a proper headache, man. And flip and guard. Got it. Nice one, Ollie boy. There's Tidy. Defending against big moves like that can earn you nice little bonus as well. So when you start building up a nasty looking number, be sure to put up your guard. Okay. Ooh, I gotta be quicker on the spirit orb things, right? Nope, still gets you in this time. Okay. Look, Ollie, the big lump's only gotten and knackered himself out. Now's your chance to give him a proper walloping. That was too far away. Okay. Teddy, that's a gold glim. That little bee restore all your HP for you. Not only that, it also lets you do a miracle move that doesn't use any MP, Teddy. They don't hang around forever. Hurry up and grab it, Ollie boy. Burning heart. Is it only for the PS4 or is there a PC release of that? Definitely look that up. Look that up. Okay. Theory Reckoning. It's reached level 5. Dude, Todd McFarlane is, yeah, it's awesome. You obtain a page describing the Guardian of the Woods. Craigie, that was a close run thing, man. The Guardian's headed toward the deepest part of the wood. Do you think he's back to normal now? Your guess is as good as mine, man. The weird look in his eyes had gone, at least. I reckon he'll probably take some time out to get his head together and he'll be back the old Guardian. What made him go all screwy like that? I don't think it was... Oh, okay. That's good to know. Of course it flippin' was. Had shader written all over it. We'd best our backs if we visit any more forests. Saying that, you get Guardian everywhere. Anyway, we did what we could do. We'd best get back and see the old tree face, eh? Sure, let's go. Serenity of Guardian of the Woods' heart has unlocked a story in the Wizard Companion. You obtain a new tale of wonder.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift, by way of thanks.
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not? It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I could mention.
All right, all right. Ta, backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
Cool. Telling Stone is now accessible from the main menu. You obtained a login. You received a page describing the Take Heart spell. You received a page describing Give Heart spell. Alright, hold on a second. Narrate some of the consenting subject's emotional essence. Restores balance to broken hearts. Right. Learn how to play the game and other useful information. I want to check Tales of Wonder. Squirrel and the Bramble. Once upon a time, the whole world was lush and green and covered in countless forests. And mild days of spring, children would play in their clearing, making necklaces of wildflowers. While in summer, they would shelter from the sun under their ancient trees. In autumn, of course, they would pick and eat juicy fruits. Indeed, sports have always been important to youngsters, being carefree spaces to which to play with gay abundance. But what do you know of the Forest Guardian? Every forest has one. They're believed to be godlike creatures that protect the woods they inhabit, as well as the creatures that dwell within. But how do these guardians come into existence? Oh, wow. No human knows for certain, of course, but it is believed they are somewhat selective among creatures that live in the forest. Naturally, since the Guardian is responsible for protecting all the forest inhabitants, its biggest, strongest creature in the forest usually the one selected. There has, however, been notable exceptions related to the well-known fable. Interesting. Yeah, this is what I'm playing it on right now. Don't know if I want to read this right now. I might do that like off stream. Actually, no. You know what? Now's as good as any. Let's read some of these. Because I think that's fun. Like, it gets you into the lore of the game. And there's 12 tales. And this shouldn't take too long. Okay. Forest, luxurious with leaves, was home to gently flowing river, spring that produced fresh water. And all the beasts lived there in amity, from tiny insects to creatures as big as 2 men. One day, the deities of the forest made proclamations. The time has come for you to choose your guardian. The forest did not have the guardian at the time. As soon as the message was received, a controversy prevailed among the beasts of the forest, which each one claimed that he would make the best guardian. These sharp fangs will frighten away any enemy, growled the black wolf. These huge claws will shred impostors to pieces, roared the gray bear. And so it continued with every large forest animal. It's hard to control. So it continued with every large forest animal boasting his own case, from the stag with his great antlers to the white catfish, who dwelt within the spring. The forest's smaller inhabitants, those who had no chance of winning any test of strength, could but watch this assembly of beasts in silence. The bickering continued for several nights until one day a golden haze descended from the forest, bringing with it an aroma so sweet that the beast soon forgot about choosing a guardian and simply spent the day in contented daze, staring at the new golden coloring of the trees around them. The very next day, however, crimson saplings sprouted from some of the trees and quickly grew into a large tangle of red bramble. From the golden haze the beast had so enjoyed, it was in fact a cloud of evil disposed spores. By the time any of them noticed, however, the bramble had covered the entire forest. The bramble strangled tree after tree, causing them to wither and die. It seemed only a matter of time before the entire forest would be quite devoid of life. Thus, the wise owl said, "Somewhere in the forest is the tree to which the spores first took root. That tree is the source of terrible bramble. Cut it off its source, and the entire thicket will wilt." Keeps like selecting that part, and I don't know why. Okay. Desperate to save their forest, the black wolf and the gray bear resolved to find the tree the wise owl had mentioned. However, the bramble had grown so thick and so dense that their great bodies simply would not pass through it. It was time for the smaller forest creatures to come to the fore, the ones who would abstain while the other beasts had bickered and boasted about who was strongest. And the mottled snake slithered through the bramble, moving deep into the forest in search of the tree where the first spores took root. I'm losing. Gotta take a step. Okay. Alas, the bramble wraps the tree completely, hissed the snake. We shall need to cut through it somehow. But I have neither claws nor teeth, only this forked tongue. Upon hearing the mottled snake's report, the blue woodpecker leapt into action. I shall peck through the bramble in no time, he chirped with confidence. But as he neared the tree with the mottled snake had described, the bramble became too thick, and he was quite unable to spread his wings, let alone fly close enough to peck at the bramble, and thus he went back dejected. That when the field mice and the squirrels rendered their assistance, these sturdy front teeth of ours shall gnaw through the brambles, squeaked the field mice. The bramble goes all the way to the top of the tree, observed the squirrel. Can you truly climb so high? The field mice had to concede that they could not. So it was the squirrel who set off to cut through the bramble that surrounded the tree that had been the first to succumb. The squirrels soon reached the tree and scaled it with ease. In no time at all, they were nibbling at the branch and making light work of cutting through it. No sooner had they begun to chew through their way through the bramble than a large part of the thicket that covered the forest fell away and withered. And so the squirrels decided to continue nibbling until the tree was completely free of the bramble. Alas, the bramble contained poison spores, and the squirrels who swallowed them soon felt the effects and fell lifeless to the forest floor. And yet, this did not deter the other brave squirrels, who had resolved to rid the tree of the bramble and save the forest at any cost. And each of them continued to chew. This is really sad. The moment the last of the bramble was cut, the entire tangle withered away. As animals' cries rang out, the squirrels' souls floated from their bodies as pure orbs of light. The black wolf and the gray bear watched in amazement as the orbs floated into a hollow in the tree, bringing it back to life. The deities of the forest had spoken. The squirrels were the forest's true guardian. Though they were among the smallest and the weakest of the beasts, their courage was greater than all of the large creature. Size has no bearing on a creature's stature. Okay, that is fun. I will probably read all 12 of these. That too, and like, I kind of want to interpret this stuff. Right, so we have the Wizard's Compendium. So we could interpret a lot of these scripts. Like, there's that little thing right there. Oh man, this would be kind of hard actually. Those are two. Nope. Backwards. Two O's. This thing is a G. Two O's a G. Then I'm working backwards because I can't find that other symbol. It's a T. Thing. It's a D. D-O-O-G. L. U. D. Skulldug or something like that? I don't know if I did that right. I'll have to try those some other time. Let's continue on. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head back. I see there's something up there. I want to know what that is. How to get it.
We can do this! Here goes! Come on! Here goes!
Just bust through these encounters real quick. I don't think it really matters what I fight right now. I don't think it would hurt to pad my XP a little bit before I get where I'm going.
We can do this! Here goes!
Okay, he's starting to hit hard. Dumpty egg.
Let's do it! Here goes!
This is a nice, relaxing game. Kind of enjoying it.